Imagine waking up tomorrow significantly richer than you are today. Not just a little richer, but life-changingly richer. Maybe you've hit the jackpot in the lottery, or perhaps a generous relative has left you a substantial inheritance. It's a scenario many of us dream about, and the immediate fantasies often involve quitting our jobs, buying a dream home, or embarking on that long-awaited adventure. But beyond the initial excitement, a more complex question arises. Who do you tell? Specifically, do you share this windfall with your friends? That's the dilemma we're diving into today. We all have that mental list of things we do if we suddenly came into a large sum of money. Maybe you'd invest wisely, donate to your favorite charity, or finally start that business you've always dreamed of. The possibilities seem endless. And in today's world, where stories of overnight success, like those sometimes seen at companies like Canva, abound, the idea of suddenly acquiring significant wealth feels more attainable than ever. But inheriting a large sum of money is a more common way that people come into sudden wealth. But here's where it gets controversial. Deciding whether or not to disclose such a significant event to your friends can be trickier than you think. On the one hand, honesty and transparency are cornerstones of strong friendships. Keeping such a massive secret might feel disingenuous, creating a sense of distance and mistrust. Sharing your good fortune could also allow you to celebrate with those closest to you, strengthening your bonds and allowing them to share in your joy. Perhaps you even envision using some of the money to help your friends in need, further solidifying those relationships. And this is the part most people miss. However, revealing a large inheritance can also have unintended consequences. Suddenly, the dynamics of your friendships might shift. Some friends might start treating you differently, perhaps with envy, resentment, or even a sense of entitlement. You might find yourself bombarded with requests for loans or investments, putting a strain on your relationships. Sadly, some friendships might even dissolve under the weight of this new financial disparity. Think about it. Even the most well-intentioned friends might subconsciously view you through a different lens once they know about your newfound wealth. Furthermore, disclosing your inheritance could make you a target for scams or unwanted attention. Protecting your privacy and security becomes paramount, and limiting the circle of people who know about your wealth might be a necessary precaution. It's a harsh reality, but financial vulnerability can attract unwanted attention from those seeking to exploit your good fortune. This is especially important to consider if the amount of money is significant enough to impact your lifestyle. Ultimately, the decision of whether or not to tell your friends about a large inheritance is a personal one. There's no right or wrong answer, and the best course of action will depend on your individual circumstances, the nature of your friendships, and your comfort level with sharing financial information. Perhaps a middle ground exists, sharing the news with only a select few trusted friends, while maintaining discretion with others. Or you might choose to focus on how you share the news, emphasizing your continued values and commitment to maintaining the integrity of your friendships, rather than focusing on the monetary value itself. But here's a question that can spark differing opinions. Do our friends truly deserve to know every aspect of our lives, even those that could potentially alter the dynamic of the relationship? Should financial matters be considered private, regardless of the depth of the friendship? What are your thoughts? Have you ever been in a similar situation, either receiving a windfall or being on the receiving end of such news from a friend? How did it affect your relationships? Share your experiences and opinions in the comments below. Let's discuss the complex dynamics of friendship and finances.